The word equivalent means the same. Which of the qualities are the same as x being bigger than or equal to 0? Now, what happens when you move the 5 over to your side in the first one? What happens to that minus 5? It turns into a. And what's 5 plus 5? 10. But everybody agree that the first one is in fact the same answer. Now, what about the second one? See the 2? It's a multiply by 2. And what can you do with that 2? Divide by 2. And what you get? Now, what about the next answer? G in the corner. What do you think? Yeah, and what happens? And then what's the answer? Yeah. Oh, next one's awkward. Okay. Next one's extremely awkward. See the 2 on the bottom? Everybody see the 2 on the bottom? That's divide, isn't it? Yeah. What happens when you move the 2 over? Divide turns into, take a wild guess. Multiplication turns into division. Division turns into, exactly. So that 2 travels up, and then it ends up being multiplied by the 5. So what happens then? A bigger than or equal to 10. Hands up if you don't understand why division turns into multiplication. Go on, be honest. Okay. Last question here, guys. What do we think? A plus a half greater than 10 and a half. What do we think? What can I do with the half? It's plus, isn't it? It's not multiplied, it's plus. So what happens when you move a plus over to your side? It turns into a minus. 10 and a half, take away a half. 10. Let's do this. X minus 1 less than or equal to 4. Bring the 1 over to your side. What do we have? Minus 1 turns into plus 1. And what do we have? X smaller than 5. Okay. Where should I fill my dots in? Everything below 5. I'm going to make a mistake. I'd like you guys to tell me what my mistake is. Anybody? No 0 allowed. We cool? Okay. Has anybody got question 4 done? All right. So, go for O at the back. Oh, yeah. Okay. What do you do for question 4? Yeah. Yeah, bring the 2 over to your side, yeah. And then after that, 12 it is, yeah. That's a multiply by 3, so you're turning that into divide by 3. Yeah, good job. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. First one. I'm going to bring the 5 to the other side. And I'm going to get 2x less than or equal to 1 take away 5. Then I'm going to get 2x less than or equal to 1 take away 5 is actually minus 4. Then I'm going to bring down the 2. And then x is less than or equal to minus 2. So all you guys see the way I stack the sign all the way straight down? It's really good for your presentation that you're only moving one bit at a time, okay? It's easy to follow. Now, all the numbers smaller than minus 2, what do you think D? I can't say your full name because I'm recording using your initials. Minus 2, yeah. What else? Minus 3, minus 4. Does it go on forever? Yeah. So just put a little line to say we're going on forever. Okay. Now, Jay, what do you think about the number 8? What do you think? Yeah. It's great. Less than 7. Yeah, that's okay. So 7 plus 5, you brought the 5 over to your side and you added it. Yeah. Not yet. Well, so you did 2 steps at once. That's fair enough. If you're that good, you're that good, you know. And then 12 divided by 3. What you guess your answer? 4. Who got 4 there for that one? And how far do I need to go? I'd just go into the minus section just to show that I can. And then I'll just put an arrow to say that I'm going for forever. Is that right? Take me off on this one. Or J. I'm recording. Yeah. Yeah, you brought the -5 from the left to the right and it turned into a +5. Well done. What's next? Less than or equal to 12. Good job. 12 divided by 3. Perfect. And x less than or equal to 4. All right, how do I do that? I dot in the 4. Why am I colouring in the 4? Because it's equal to. And then what do we do now? Just make a line. And then I can put a arrow, means it goes on forever. For those of you at home, your book will say that it's less than or equal, but I've modified this question to be less than just because I want to show people the difference between less than or equal. Is that all right? So, oh, take it on. Take it on. What you do first?
2 minus 8.
So 8 minus 2. That's okay. That's all right. 8 minus 2 is 6, yeah. Divided by 2,
3.
which is 3.
So
Hollow dot on the 3. Line all the way up. Cool. Okay, so what was the first move you made? Got the 3 over the other side, leaving the minus x behind, yeah? So the minus x is where it was, the less than or equal is where it was, the 4 is still where it was. And what happens to the 3? Turns into minus 3. Because the 3 is actually a plus 3, there's nothing in front of it. It means it's plus 3. The minus belongs to the x. Okay. Now we're at the stage where we have minus x is less than or equal to 1. Who got that far? Okay, what's the next step? Then C. What's that mean? Multiply both sides by. Excellent. What you get there? Yeah. Excellent. Hollow dot or filled in dot? Fill it in because it's included, isn't it? Because the equal sign underneath. And you're done. Now, key thing. The only thing we're moving is the 1, isn't it? Would you all agree? So the first thing I write down is everything that stays in exactly the same position. Everything else is in exactly the same position, apart from the 1, which goes over here. What's minus 14 minus 1? Minus. No. You owe somebody 14 quid and you owe somebody else €1. Means you owe both of them 15 quid. Okay. Now, multiply both sides by minus because I don't want to deal with the minus. So what do I do now? So I'm going to say that 5x is not bigger than, it's now smaller than 15. Oh, did you say 3 or minus 3, lads? 3 or minus 3? Yeah, you didn't keep up with the signs. Okay, next thing is we're going to divide by 5. What do we get when we divide by 5? Huh? 3. So x is less than 3. And then our answer is, do I have a number line for this one? Oh, there it is. Right, smaller than 3. Filled in or color hollow? Hollow. And then just, okay. It has to be something that we did already. It has to be something to do with what we did today. Would you agree with that? Which part doesn't make sense to you? Would you say this part doesn't make sense? That be all right? What's left over then? Does that make sense to you? That's the questions we were doing a minute ago, wasn't it? So what's saying is basically that A is this answer here. So you get the answer to that. That's the answer for A. Then what's it saying about B then? B is the answer to that one there, right? So what you're going to do is you're just going to not get too worried and you're going to go, okay, I'm doing two separate questions here. Here's the first question I'm doing, and here's the second question I'm doing. Off you go. Okay, step one, move the -4 to the other side. Keep the 2x exactly where it is. Keep the 6 exactly where it is, and bring the 4 over the other side. So what's the next line say? 2x less than or equal to 10, x less than or equal to 5. Boom. Let's move over this way. Keep the -2x where it is. Keep the 0 where it is. What happens to the 4? Now, the 0 doesn't matter then, does it? No. Multiply both sides by -1. And what does that do? Greater than. Divided by 2. X is bigger than 2. Now, let me explain what the language of the question means. The answer for A is this one. The answer for B is this one. We're using natural numbers, agreed? And what this sign here means is A intersection B. It means merge both answers together. You want all the numbers that are bigger than 2, but they also have to be smaller than or equal to 5. In the next 10 to 20 seconds, try and draw out what numbers you think will work. Okay. I'm going to make a mistake. You tell me what it is. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, what's the mistake? Oh, don't include the 2 because there's no equal sign underneath. Is the 5 being included? Yeah. So it sort of also says list the elements. Well, look, the answers are 3, 4, and 5. That's the list. The answer is 3, 4.